Hey guys, on here, we're about to dive back into Star Wars Visions, this time around with the 5th edition. This comes from Production IG, and it is the 9th Jedi, which is a name I've seen come up quite a bit in the comments. Some people have been hyping this one up. Seems to be a lot of people's favorites. And Production IG is a studio I'm actually familiar with, doing stuff like Ghost in the Shell, many Ghost in the Shell series, as well as Blood C, Blood Plus, and of course, Fully Cooley, man. I'm excited to check this one out. Seeing so many people talk about it, it's kind of raising the bar a little bit. So I'm hoping expectations don't get the better of me in this one. But the voice cast for this one includes Kimiko Glenn, Andrew Kishino, Simu Liu, Masaoka, Greg Chun, Neil Kaplan, and Michael Sinterklas. That one, I don't know if I said that one right. So I'll leave that for you guys to let me know. But I'm excited to check this one out. You guys have hyped it up. But guys, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gives you access to that, as well as all the other episodes of this show and everything else we've been covering this year and everything we're going to be covering into the future in full-length capacity. I just put up a couple of movies as well. Most recently, Venom, which I watched for the first time in preparation for Let There Be Carnage. Get you access to that. It's just one way you can support the channel, help me get an editor. Other ways you can support the channel is just by liking, commenting, subscribing. That stuff just makes YouTube happy and helps them share the video around. So I would really appreciate that. But guys, let's go ahead and dive into the 9th Jedi. That's a big crystal right there. Whoa. I thought that was a ship for a second. I was like, it just crashed right into that. Then I saw the cord. Oh, wow, that's cool. A meteor base. Or, well, asteroid, I guess. Kinda got a hole in your roof.
Greetings, my name is Ethan. I'm here because I received this encoded transmission summoning me. The force is strong here.
Each of us came here in answer to the same call, just as you have.
That would feel like a trap to me.
Do we believe this message to be authentic?
I call on the Jedi, hidden across the galaxy, and I am seeking to restore the Jedi Order. I will present you with one of the long-lost weapons of the Jedi. Join me in the fight to unite our war-torn galaxy and restore peace. I will be waiting.
I cannot say if Margrave Juro has actually been able to recreate lightsabers, but it is true that there is a deposit of kyber crystals on the planet below.
The real issue is whether this Juro can be trusted or not.
He has a point. Who's to say if Juro is really a master Jedi?
I mean, he looks like
a trap.
He doesn't look like your typical trustworthy person, but that's judging a book by its cover, and I'm not going to do that.
The Force. You said that it was strong here, but I sense the dark side in this place.
I see the 7 Jedi have already gathered. He does not often appear in front of others, but today is the day he promised to meet you. So I am sure he will arrive soon.
So only 7 so far. Huh. Like your traditional swordsmith, so I like that. The way this place is set up, like a forge.
We found a finish all those sabers for the Margrave?
Here?
It's really long. Interesting. So you can change the length on this one?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that's something that's been in canon before.
The color and the length will vary depending on the Jedi using it.
Oh, well, I guess my connection to the Force isn't strong enough since the blade doesn't have any real color.
Your connection will grow in time with proper training. Remember that while the Force exists in every living thing, only those individuals who develop their connection to it will have the power to wield it. I kept my promise.
Is that one of the Jedi ships?
Unlikely, since they were summoned to the aerial temple.
Yeah, they look like friends.
I need you to take these to the temple immediately.
Oh, wait, you're not gonna deliver them?
No, I'll be too busy looking after our newly arrived visitors. You've grown up so much.
Well, this isn't promising. I don't know. I don't think he's long for this world at this point.
Are you the Sabersmith Lajima?
I am.
You have illicitly manufactured several lightsabers for masterless Jedi.
It's kind of like the swordsmiths that would make swords for Ronin.
Sabers and come with us.
And what happens if I refuse?
Refusal is not an option.
Oh. Okay, they just knocked him out.
If we are to believe these claims, the Margrave is gathering all the Jedi in the galaxy, all as part of an effort to try to end the war. I would like to see evidence of this.
Is this what you desire?
Well, that's an interesting looking one.
By the time I was born, lightsabers were already lost from the galaxy. A lightsaber. A real lightsaber.
The remaining sabers should be arriving very shortly.
And like hers is like translucent.
The Force is strong in this child.
Damn. Nice. We saw this bit in the trailer.
My name is Kara. I'm the daughter of the Sabersmith.
So you're the one with the lightsabers then?
Yes, but my father was caught and taken away by the Jedi Hunters. Please, use these to help me save him. Where's the Margrave? Is he not here?
Hold on. Do you know the Margrave?
Yeah, I've known him ever since I was a baby.
So then, does that mean you might possibly know where he could be right now?
I don't think we have a choice. We'll have to wait for the Margrave to arrive.
Oh! Well, I didn't expect that.
I see.
Your wait is over. I have been here the entire time.
We are here to put an end to your pitiful plans of restoring the Jedi Order. Now die, Juro!
Nah. Oh, ooh. It gained a guard just from him wielding it. Dude.
Our hunters have taken your father to a distant star system where you'll never see him again.
Oh, it's getting more solid. Ooh.
Roden!
Ah. This is dark. I'd say like dark for Star Wars, but like childish for what this studio's used to making. Gosh. Ooh. Oh, her saber turned full green. I just noticed that. Ooh. What the hell? Is that a big kyber crystal that it just incinerated that guy? Wait.
This isn't you, Omen.
Yeah, I just noticed his saber turned purple.
I became consumed by the other's darkness.
I recently learned that a number of Jedi who answered my call were killed, and Sith were sent in their place. Because of that, they learned about your father, and I could not be there to help.
Will you help me save him?
Of course I will, my child.
You summoned me all the way out here, but in the end, I'm afraid I was not strong enough to defeat them.
Don't worry. You survived the fight, young Ethan.
What about the other Jedi?
I sense them. They are not lost. They are still wandering out there, somewhere in the galaxy. Come and follow me. Help us restore peace to the galaxy and take your place as the 9th Jedi so we can re-establish the Jedi Order.
It's like a that was a nice touch with the sound effect, lightsaber sound effect right there as the thing repositioned its focus. That was a really interesting one. I think that one set up that one, man. A bunch of these so far have set up little worlds that I want to see more of. I really do. Damn. Oh. Got caught me off guard, man, when they were like, we're all Sith. I liked the play with the kyber crystals from like the new canon interpretations of like how the crystal is clear until it chooses its partner, and then as it tunes to its partner, it gains its color and personality. I like that aspect of it, and I like how they really played into it here, especially with her, the kid, as she like wields it initially. She's like not like it's very translucent in the beginning, but throughout the fight, throughout the journey, it becomes more and more solid. Like it's got that like dark saber kind of tinge to it, while it's kind of like turquoise and green and blue in the middle, and then black on the fringes. And then as she goes in, and it's see-through initially, but then when she gets into more of the fights, as she's making her way to the temple, it becomes more and more solid to the point when she's helping out in that final little interaction, and it's solid. It's solid green, like your typical green lightsaber. And I like how the one guy, the big Pokemon-looking dude who survived in the end, who I guess was just kind of like a plant, was corrupted by their darkness. So when he initially ignited it, his lightsaber was red, which when his turn towards the end, like where he was like actually on their side, toward, like I thought that was interesting, where he's like, sorry about that, their darkness corrupted me, and his saber turned back to purple. I mean, still showing that he's still like riding the line, since purple is in Star Wars is usually the representation of riding the middle of light side and dark. So I'm wondering if it'll stay purple, or if it'll transition, or if he's like a practitioner of both, kind of like Mace is with Vapid, or and Revan even, who used a purple lightsaber. I like this, man. It was a lot of fun. The action was not cool. Again, we got some red lightning in here, which we saw in episode 3, some red and blue lightning. I always like seeing like the variations on Sith lightning and stuff like that, and it's not exclusive to the Sith. Even I know that the the Jedi dude in here didn't necessarily use it, but even Luke in Legends wielded green lightning. It was he called it something else. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment, but it was like the Jedi form of it, not used or fueled by hate or anything. So I like how they kind of are playing around with a lot of different Star Wars themes. But I like the also traditional swordsmith aspects that they brought into this, because normally, like as Jedi are trained in the temple, as they are trained traditionally, lightsabers are part of their spiritual training. Like they make them themselves and use the Force to piece them together, and it's an art that's lost. But seeing like a traditional like weaponsmith try to figure out how to do it themselves, you would see it done in this way, using a traditional forge in this, and it's set up much like a swordsmith kind of forgery, down to him hammering the crystal, him having like the furnace, even like you go into like traditional Japanese swordsmithing, you know, he, as well as they would deliver things to like the shoguns and stuff like that, and the samurai wrapping it up, the deliveries, like all of that, and then them coming for him. It's like, we hear you're making swords for these masterless Jedi, which, you know, the kind of like downtrodden look they would have on masterless samurai. And like, not only can you associate like Jedi with knights, like a lot of their code and stuff is like based on the samurai as well. So I like that parallel. Like they are, in a sense, Ronin in this, and he's crafting swords for these masterless samurai / Jedi, and these hunters are after them for whoever the ruling body is, which it seems like this might be during the Empire, maybe post. I'm not sure. Don't know. I really dug it though. I really liked it. I like the animation style. I liked it, and this is like and it was pretty hardcore, like the showing the light leave the eyes of some of these people when they went out, and then you know, the gash marks and the singed like scorched corpses and stuff. And I was like I said in it, I was like, yeah, like as far as Star Wars animation goes, yes, this is pushing like a little into the darker side. But if you're familiar with a lot of production IG stuff, this is so tame. Like there's some stuff that they do that I can't always watch because it's so messed up, gory, disgusting, and violent. But they also make a lot of lighthearted stuff too as well. Like and some stuff that's like is like interesting, like mix, like fully coolly. But man, if you watch like Blood Plus or Blood C, it goes hard, man. And I that's just like the tip of the iceberg for a lot of their projects. I haven't seen the vast majority of things they've made, so I definitely recommend checking some of them out though. The Blood series is like their kind of take on vampires and stuff like that. It's really interesting. They're not your typical vampires. But guys, what do you think of this one? I know a lot of people have been hyping this up and waiting for this one, and I really dug it. As far as like a few that I would really like to see continued so far, the Ronin one, while I like as a single condensed story, I don't know where it could expand going forward. It would be interesting following him and finding out a little bit more about that character. And I know that somebody had mentioned in the comics that one's getting like if it hasn't already, is getting like a manga or like a prequel novel about him. I can't remember which it was. I'm sorry. The second one, I'm fine leaving that off where it was. I would love more of 3. I would love more of 4, and I would love more of this. I really would. But guys, sound of the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below on this film on the 9th Jedi. We can carry on that conversation after the video, or you could come join our Discord or follow me on all my socials. Links to all those are in the description of this video. Remember, if you want to see the full length unedited reaction to this episode, you can check that out on my Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Share, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, and Margaret Grace. Thank you guys so much for your support. But guys, that's been the 9th Jedi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you always. Take care, everybody.